How's it going, everyone? It has been a very long time since I've posted on YouTube, and I've really been meaning to get back to it for a while, so now is a great time to get started. I have not gotten all my video, so this is just filmed on my phone, but sometimes D is for done, and let's just get it going. So, this update is really going to be more just kind of a logistical update. Let everybody know what's going on. I have moved back to Oklahoma, and I'm still closing out a little bit of work in New Mexico just remotely, probably through the end of next month. And my wife and daughter are not going to actually move out here until the end of May, probably the last week of May. We will start June in the new house here. But basically, I have had to move out ahead of them to secure client work, get us set up here, find housing. And so that means we're going to be apart basically February, March, April, and May, 4 months. And it's going to be really hard, y'all. It's going to be much harder for my wife than it is for me because I'm in Oklahoma with a lot of support. One of the big reasons that we are leaving New Mexico is we just don't have the support network, and there's just more opportunity here in Oklahoma for our businesses. My wife is an amazing wedding photographer. If you're watching this and you need wedding photography, Shayla Christine Photography, go check her out on Instagram and just the web and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not just saying this because she's my wife. I used to do weddings, and I'm great at shooting the images, but my wife is special at weddings. She knows how to create an experience for brides and couples like I just don't. And I can take, sometimes every now and then I'll go shoot, just second shoot and take pictures and stuff with her while she's working, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my passion, It's her passion, and she's really, really good at it. So her business is just going to do so much better in the Oklahoma City market, Tulsa market, Dallas market. People just really love weddings and details and all those things of that nature here. And it's just a little bit different than in New Mexico. A lot of the luxury weddings in New Mexico, they bring in photographers from New York and LA. It's really weird. There's just not, a lot of people aren't hiring local photographers for a lot of those weddings. So I think she's going to be happier here. I think her business is going to do better here. I think that Oklahoma is going to just really be more of our place. And this is no hate to New Mexico at all. It's just really not my place. I was really kind of in a dark place there. It's very insular. People just don't get together a lot. It's really a lot harder to build community there. Everyone just kind of has their established clans and groups and friend groups and circles and families and whatever. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to go meet people there. And it's been very hard. I have met a small handful of really awesome people in New Mexico, but, it's just, we just never got together. Nobody really ever, could get together. And it's just culturally very different than Oklahoma, which is really into community, tight-knit communities. Like, for instance, in Oklahoma, I could post on Facebook right now, holy shit, I've had a family emergency. I need someone to watch my child today. Can anyone come get her in the next hour? In Oklahoma, I would have 20 people reply within 5 to 10 minutes and say, oh yes, great, I'll come get her right now. And they would all be people that I know and trust and have a history with. And in New Mexico, we pretty much just have our in-laws, and, they kind of come just our default childcare folks. And, we just don't have the full life that we want to have in New Mexico. And I just don't think it's going to happen for us there. I am absolutely thrilled to be home. In 1 week that I've been here, I feel like a real person again. I'm really happy to be with my family during some hard times. That's really great. I was able to land in a new space, just temporary. I'm staying with some friends who have a house here in Norman. And they were very generous to give me one of their bedrooms, which I have been able to fit, my living space and my studio in. As you can see, it's kind of bare bones, but it's not my studio space like back in Albuquerque. But hoping that I will have a house secured for my family by April 1st. That's the goal. We're taking my kiddo to Disney April 10th to 15th. Her birthday is April 9th, and she has no idea. So we're pretty excited about that. So hopefully I'll be able to secure the house before we do that trip and come back to it and just kind of get my studio all set up in the new place. But we're really just kind of go with the flow on this, and just along for the ride. So I am just really thrilled to be here, and I'm really excited for all the possibilities. I'm excited to be near my family again. I'm excited to really reconnect with high school friends that I haven't been able to be around for a really long time. I'm very happy that I'm here. I wish that my wife could be with here, and my wife and my daughter could be here right now. I feel really guilty that they're alone, and just kind of, hanging out at home without me, but it's going to pay off in the end, and I know that we're gonna have a really good time here in Oklahoma. Say what you want about Oklahoma, but there's a lot of people out there shit talking the weed here, and there's some great weed here, and there's great people here too, and I'm not into this like rivalry, like, oh, I hate California. I mean, I like all the states. I love to travel. I love people I meet. I love to meet people and experience culture everywhere. So I take all of it. The more the merrier. But this, for me, Oklahoma is home, and it is where I want to be, and it's where I want to raise my kid. Albuquerque's gotten really dangerous. I mean, I can't sleep at night sometimes. There's a lot of gunshots, and it's just not a place where I feel home, I guess. I don't know. It's this no hate, no diss. It's home for a lot of people. And it's a place where, we'll come back to visit all the time because my wife's parents are there, and my parents live in northern New Mexico now. So we'll be back a lot. It's no hate to New Mexico at all. It's just that I'm glad that I sort of kind of found my place and where I feel really home and happy, I guess. So anyway, I did bring, like half of the state's worth of Hatch chilies. So sorry if you can't find chilies in the grocery store, because I brought them all to Oklahoma with me. Sorry. But no, seriously though, I'm very happy to be here, and just kind of wanted to fill everybody in on the move and what's going on. I'm in Oklahoma. Since I've gotten here, it's been a really crazy week. An uncle had a widowmaker heart attack while I was driving here on Saturday, and all of my family is here taking care of my grandfather in his end days. So there's a lot going on with my family. I've been doing a lot of caretaking since I got here, driving my mom to take care of her dad because she didn't have a car. My dad's back home in New Mexico working. It's a lot going on right now for my family. But it's going to be okay. And we're all here together, and I'm glad to sort of have like a new chapter in the works. So anyway, I'm going to be making more updates and making more videos. I will probably make one, tomorrow or in the next few days, talking about my new business model here, because it is changing quite drastically. And I'm not going to be offering 360 marketing services. I'm really going to just focus on actually low-cost content creation. I'm not coming in to be the most expensive photographer. I'm not trying to undercut anybody either. I've spent a lot of time and money developing a really efficient workflow, and I could reasonably take 30 monthly clients. And my goal for 2023 is a 24 to 48 hour delivery time on content. I'm going to focus most on in-studio content. That means that if I don't have to move my studio, I'm going to be really excited. So dispensaries, if you want, beautiful product shots for your page, like, and I can just come pick the stuff up and shoot them at home in my studio. I'm going to focus a lot on that this year. And I still do flower. I'll still come out to your grows and stuff. But I think that if I can really offer a lot more companies who need my services at a lower cost and offer them enough content for the month, like that works. That brings value to businesses. It's what people need. I think most businesses can't afford, $2,000, $5,000 a month that, that a lot of people are charging, and I can do shit really quick. So I'm gonna kind of like, test some lower rates this year. They're on my grid and my Instagram. You can check them out if you're interested. That's kind of the game plan, y'all. I'm gonna really just come in service to cannabis companies here. I wouldn't have a job if you didn't grow the plant. I'm not trying to be a baller. I'm not trying to be, this isn't about clout or, whatever. To be perfectly honest, like, if I didn't have to have Instagram, I wouldn't have Instagram at all. I'm really kind of a hermit. You'll see me out at events this year. You'll see me everywhere because that's what you have to do to market a business. And I do want to meet people and be around people, but I really recharge at home alone. So if I ever fall off the grid for a couple days, just know, Reese is recharging. So, but I really am excited to come in and offer something a little bit different, offer something a little bit lower cost, a little bit more affordable for folks, and really help you get to the next level. You can invent a flying car, and that's cool as fuck, but when they first invented flying car, no one can afford it. So it's like cool to look at, but no one can partake. So let's get something going here in Oklahoma that people can afford and really helps take them to the next level. I just want people to know, like, right out of the gate, that I'm here to be in service to cannabis companies. I'm here to help you. It's about you. It's about your brand. It's not about me. It's not about me. So it's about you. It's about your brand. I'm here to help you. I'm here to be a resource for you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to care about when you invest money with me. Did it work for you? Did it bring you more sales? Did it bring you more business? Did it expand your brand in some way? Did it pique people's interest? Did it get people talking about your brand? Like, what did that do for you? I care about that. I really do. I'm not gonna just shoot some pictures and hand them to you. Just so you know, and like, to that end, I'm ready to back that up too. That's a statement I'm ready to back up and am backing up by providing all retainer clients, even low-cost clients, consulting hours. I'll sit down with you once a month and help you shoot the shit on your strategy. What are we missing here? What are we, hey, we want to improve this number and this strategy. Like, how can we do that? Do you have some ideas? I'm an idea book. I have ideas all day long. Most people know that I think I'm just a macro photographer, but really I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an idea machine. I have so many ideas that, it's been to my detriment in the past. Like, I have so many ideas, I couldn't even do them all if I tried. But so consulting works really well for me because I can help other people with those ideas, and I get to see them in practice. They don't have to just sit on a shelf of like, another project Reese didn't have time to do. Like, I get to share those with you. So really, at the end of the day, I've learned a lot about myself in the last couple of years. I've learned about what I want to be doing, what I'm good at, where I can really add value, and give me that feedback. Tell me something's not working. Hey, Reese, like, we're investing in content. We're 3 months in, and we're really not seeing a difference. Like, what's going on? Okay, well, let's sit down and talk about this, and let's implement some strategies to try to track this and get some success. And what changes do you want to see? Do you want to see revenue changes? Do you want to see traffic increases in your stores? Do you want to see more messages in your inbox? Do you want to see more engagement? Like, all of these things are strategic. And I think a lot of companies think that it's just about taking a picture, taking a couple of pictures, posting them up on Instagram. But it really is so much more than that. And I all the time see a lot of, and this isn't for everyone, but I see companies all the time getting professional content and it's not being utilized to its fullest potential. It's not really bringing you that ROI because there's some kind of little missing link. So I want to help out with that. So I'm going to be providing lower cost content. I'm going to be providing more affordable content. And then I'm also that piece that's so important for ROI for me. I'm going to really help you leverage that. Because that missing link for me is everything. You can invest in cool content, but if it's not doing anything for your business, then that's not an expense that you can justify. So I have this theory that people who want to be at the top of their game and they want to have a brand that stand out and they want to be in the industry and they want to be, in the game and they want to be succeeding with flying colors, you need my services and you need a lot of content. Nobody can afford just straight up $200 a macro or whatever people are. I don't know. I don't know what people are charging. I haven't looked at everybody's rates. I don't really care. I don't go out and shop people's rates to create my rates. I look at what works for me and what works for my business model and what works for you. It's a mutual thing, right? It has to work for us both. So none of this is to say anything specific other than I am working on a little bit of a different business model. And my goal for 2023 is to have content only with strategic support so that people can get the ROI out of their content. It's going to be really quick turnaround, 24 to 48 hours. That's the goal. Is for people, like you have your month's worth of content. We either use your consulting hour to plan that content out, or you can just send me a list of the shots you want. I create them and I turn around to you right away. That's going to be the business here for 2023. It's different than what I was doing in New Mexico because I was also doing marketing work. I'm still doing some marketing work, but the business model is changing and I wasn't able to do that in New Mexico because there just honestly wasn't enough companies ready for those services yet. No shade, people just weren't ready for it. It's okay. People are ready for it here. The issue is that just a lot of people can't afford it. So we need to make this model together that it makes it affordable for people and where I can provide that support and ensure that all of my clients are getting that ROI and that content is doing something for them. You need a minimum of 10 to 15 images per month. Minimum. That's kind of what I think. So that's what I'm going to do. So just content, just strategy and consulting and let's help some of you guys get leveled up and get to that next place where you want to be. And I will also be offering some packaging design. I'm going to be doing that on a case-by-case basis. I'm not going to be doing that for probably a whole lot of companies. There will be some quality standards, some brand standards that have to be met before I'll take on packaging clients. So if you're interested in packaging design, holler at me. I would love to talk to you about it and see if it's a good fit for us. And yeah, but the name of the game in the 2023, standout content, standout branded content. Let's help you get leveled up. I wouldn't have a job without you. Let's work together. And let me support you and be that resource that you need to get your business where you want to take it. So we're at 18 minutes now, so I think that's enough of my rambling. You kind of have heard the story of how I got here, I guess. I don't even remember what I was talking about 18 minutes ago, to be perfectly honest. My brain is a little fried. So I don't know if you've ever been in that place in your life where your brain's so fried that you're going somewhere and you go to put the address in your GPS and you start driving and you just immediately forget where you are and where you're going. That's that's been this week. So anyway, I'm going to cut it off here, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. I'm so happy to be at home, Oklahoma. And I just want to put it out there that you don't have to be a business who wants to spend money with me to connect with me. I am excited to just be in community here. I'm excited to be around people, good people. If you want to sesh and you're just hey, let's kick it, holler at me. I'm just, like I said, I'm just happy to be home. I'm happy to be in a place that means so much to me with people that I love. And I'm very excited by everything that's going on in Oklahoma in the cannabis community. I'm excited by the momentum, and I am ready to work. So it's good to see you, Holler, and you guys have a good weekend.